Welcome to another episode 87.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
87. We 13 away.
Yeah.
For that big number to win the 3 digits. You know this voice well. Julius, Juju, whatever you want to call me. Call for me as my good friend, brother. Somebody told me to stop calling you my best friend. They feel like you their best friend. But that's all right, though. I understand. I understand. I know where it's coming from. Ed is in the building. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Man, I'm good. As you can see, I have an aggressive pumpkin shirt on.
It's a jack-o'-lantern.
How you know the difference? That just mean when it's carved, it's a jack-o'-lantern?
I think after you carve it, it becomes a jack-o'-lantern.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Learn something new every day. So it's just a pumpkin till it get carved, and it's a jack-o'-lantern?
I think you still reserve the right to call it a pumpkin after it's carved, but it's probably a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh,
that's what it's probably supposed to be.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Hey, very festive.
Yeah, man, but we had our... we take Halloween pretty serious at my job, and it's like a company-wide competition in each department. They have like their own thing that they come up with, and it's a competition. And like the prize is you get lunch and you get to leave at like 2:00.
If you got the best costume?
Well, no, like whatever department wins.
Oh, okay. You told me about this.
Yeah, you get to they pay for you to go to lunch, and you leave at 2 and don't come back.
Oh, okay.
It's not the same day, of course, but
of course
further down the line. But it's pretty cool though. Lunch and get to leave early.
That's what's up.
They just go all out. They like decorate the entire department. Like it's not just people wear costumes. It's like people design stuff. Like
it's themed,
and people have different themes. Like they had the somebody did Tim Burton.
Oh yeah, that's the dude
character. So they had all that. Somebody did Hocus Pocus.
Oh, that's nice.
So they had the 3 witches. Somebody dressed as the cat. And then somebody had like a Where's Waldo theme. And then some people did something that I never heard of. It's like some video where people dressed as animals and they making sounds, but it's a song. It's like woof 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 woof. Somebody might know that watches this. I don't know what that was, but they all had animal onesies on, and they had the video playing in the background, and they was dancing. But like last year, somebody did like a full on like performance. Like this dude was singing, and like they had instruments, and was like
really
doing like some type of Halloween song that he had made
that he wrote.
Yeah. Oh, and my favorite one personally this year was like they had. One department they did the Ninja Turtle theme, so everybody was a Ninja Turtle. Then they had
Master Splinter.
Oh, so that somebody was dressed as a rat for Master Splinter. Then for the Shredder, they literally had a Shredder with like his face on it, like a pun.
That's great. That's great.
Somebody was the other guy too. I don't know. That was not a turtle that fought with them.
The little ninja dude.
Yeah,
I think I know you're talking.
But they was just like a construction worker. I thought he used to wear like a hockey mask. And have a baseball.
Yeah. That was him.
I guess they messed that one up, but it was pretty cool though. And then like they had like made. I don't know how they made the shells, but they looked like a massive Reese's peanut butter cup on their back. But like it was big. Yeah, they really went all out. And then my department, we didn't try really. It was like one of them things where we participated to say we participated, but we didn't really try. We all just wore pumpkin shirts. And then apparently there's a rock group called Smashing Pumpkins.
There is.
You would know that.
There is.
So we kind of played on that, and like we all wore this. Then one guy had like a massive blow up hammer looking thing. And he had like, I don't know if you watch Walking Dead, but the guy, his name was Bishop Deacon or whatever his name was, but he was like a bad guy. He was dressed up like that, and like on Walking Dead, he got like the baseball bat with the barbed wire. With the barbed wire,
yeah.
Can't think of his name, but
ain't his name Wes? I don't know. I'm
his
sorry.
Name
Tell us in the comments. Oh yeah, look it up.
Ooh, yeah, because it's gonna bother me. His name is Negan. I was like, I knew it was something like a single syllable.
I'm sorry.
No, that's 2 syllables. Anywho, so yeah, he was dressed up like Negan because on Walking Dead, he had a leather jacket on and like the scar. So he had that on with that. We didn't really try, and then we just like one of the ladies, she was nice, and she just decorated our whole area.
Okay.
And we had Pumpkin Smash actually playing.
Oh, they had the artist playing.
Yeah,
Smashing Pumpkin. Yeah.
We didn't really try. Like last year, we had like a full production with the song ourselves.
I think you said that on the podcast.
Yeah, because it was like a wedding thing, but it was like so our theme was weddings, but it was like a pun on everything. Like the ring bearer was actually a guy in a bear suit with a ring to symbolize a shotgun wedding. The guy that was giving away the bride, he had like a shotgun on his shoulder.
Oh.
I was the guy that actually got married. I had on a full
black
suit. I had on a full suit. Like and the lady that I married, she wore her wedding dress that she actually wore for her wedding. Like,
oh, wow.
So it was a full production, and we broke out in the song. I don't know. It's from some movie. I don't know, but it's like, I say a little prayer for you forever and never.
I think I know. I think
forever.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. I know the song.
Yeah, we broke out in song and everything. We actually had like actual cake that we gave to people and punch. Still didn't even place in the top 3.
How many departments is it?
Like, yeah, we'll say 6.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Didn't place in the top 3. With that whole production. Like we had, like it's set up. It was decorated as though like it was a wedding.
Is it a voting process to see who plays?
Yeah, it's 3 judges, but it used to be
sound a little fishy.
The 3, it'd be like the 2 bosses, and then like the boss secretary would be the 3 judges. But this year they did like they bought 3 retired people in that used to work there. That is. I wouldn't call them impartial because they worked in their own departments, but they got somebody different from every department to come, and it was 3 of them. But we didn't stand a chance. We just participated to say we participated.
Well, y'all went all out last year.
You know, with that kind of stuff, I feel like it's just like, I don't know. You just got to be a good team sport because we had one guy. He didn't participate. I was like, dude.
He didn't wear a pumpkin shirt?
Well, it was 2 people, but one person, she just... like super so like she just don't want to like
man.
But my thing is like
that's weird.
We just it's okay. Like we just like it's, I was like, damn, I was like, bro, we literally just got a pumpkin shirt. You didn't have to. I understand last year where it was more of a production. We had to like practice learning the song and stuff, but we literally didn't do nothing but stand and tell people, yeah, this is the pumpkin smash, and that was it. And then they left. So it's like, I don't know. For me, it's like, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta, like it was not. You didn't have to go out your way. And then like they sent us the link on Amazon, and I didn't even get the one they sent us because that one was $27. I was gonna pay then for the shirt I'm gonna wear once. But this will be my Halloween costume for 3 years, for the next 3 years. But like, I don't know. I just went on Amazon myself and typed in pumpkin shirt and just bought the cheapest one I found. So I was like, I don't know. I just feel like some of that stuff is like, it don't be that deep. Like, come on, man. Like, just participate.
Well,
like,
nothing wrong with just participating, bro.
And I was like, yeah, it wasn't like, I could see if it
especially
was,
when you ain't got to do much.
Yeah, it's like last year.
I'm about to say last year.
And he participated last year too. So I don't know, but you never know what people got going on, man. So,
yeah.
And I do know he kind of got a lot going on. So yeah, I don't know. But like I said, we didn't do anything. Then we got Olive Garden and a 2-hour lunch. So it was so weird how they had the Olive Garden because they had the salad already made up, and then it was like I don't know my noodles. It was like the regular spaghetti noodles,
linguine, or just spaghetti,
like whatever the regular spaghetti noodles.
Oh,
like
spaghetti.
Spaghetti. I thought so.
Spaghetti.
Then it's like the flat ones that you normally use for like Alfredo.
I think that's linguine. Yeah, it's linguine.
Yeah, that's not super thin. But yeah, they had that like right next to each other. Then they had like, yes, I didn't know spaghetti was just a noodle.
Yeah, it is a noodle.
Yeah. Oh, that's a fancy name for the little. But yeah, so then they had like this setup where it was like I don't know why I'm telling people this, but I'm here now. But they had like the different they had those 2 type of noodles. Then they had like red sauce, Alfredo, I guess tomatoes. Then they had like, you get meatballs, sausage, and chicken. And I didn't know Olive Garden even did a sausage.
Okay.
That threw me off. I didn't try it. I just got the chicken Alfredo. And,
yeah, for sure. You kept it.
And they had breadsticks too. I got me a breadstick and just, it was a heavy lunch, but it was good though, man. And
a lot of grains.
Man, yeah. So that's probably why I'm not that hungry now, because that was a lot. Then they had people bringing desserts. Did you know that this is a thing that people do? I didn't know, because I saw it the last thing we had at work, and I just thought she was a unique individual, but I didn't know it's common for people to get a cupcake and like take the bottom half of the cupcake off, like either cut it or just Halse it or whatever, put it on top and make like a
sandwich,
essentially a cake sandwich.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
I think I'm aware of that.
That blew my mind. I thought, because when I seen it the first time, I thought she was just
doing what she
her own little way, but then one of my other coworkers that work in my department, she did it, and the person who I seen to do it last time, she was like, "Oh, you do that too?" It's like, it's perfect because you get the, like, because normally with a cupcake, you kind of normally got to choose between the top with the icing or just cake, but that you don't have to choose. You get a bite.
It's a good ratio. Good ratio.
And I was like, you may just. I was like, that might just be something where people can make like a layered small mini cake like that, where it's icing in the middle and two little and cake, but make it small to where you can just eat it with your hand. Because I had never seen that done, but they apparently.
Did you try it?
No, I didn't get a cupcake. I just got the animal crackers instead. I'm on my little health kick, man, trying to get right for boxing. So
hey man.
I got to pick and choose, man. Hey, man. But yeah, I had just got some animal crackers, because I'm telling you, people be going all out. So the people that did the animal video thingy in onesies, like when you walked in, they had animal masks that you could grab, and they had cupcakes, and they had animal crackers, and they had popcorn. And I want the animal crackers because I think that'd be the healthiest of the three.
That's a festive workplace.
Yeah, so like I said, we did that, and that was in the morning. Then it was like maybe like an hour gap before we went on the 2-hour luncheon where they had the Olive Garden and stuff. And it didn't it wasn't like it was like they tried to fill the space. Nah, people was just in there chilling, and then at some point they just said who won. But at that point, we still had like an hour left, so people just did whatever they wanted to do.
Yeah, just milled around.
So people went to go get a workout in.
That's right.
I was like, oh, that's dedication.
It's dedication.
Like, I can't. I never thought to myself to be a workout during lunch guy, because in my mind, for me, I would need about an hour and a half to 2 hours, like an hour just for the workout.
Yeah. Then
I need time to shower and get back dressed and get back to work.
Kind of recovery.
And it's like, unless I was just going to go hit cardio intensely for about 30 minutes, then I don't think I could squeeze all that into an hour, especially if it was a hard hour lunch break.
Yeah. That's why some people don't be playing up in there.
I was like, man, you got to get to it, because I don't know. How long does a workout typically take you?
I need a good hour.
An hour?
I need a good hour. And you know what? I kind of been on that lately. Like, I've been working out. Well, we all been working out. And I've been trying to, like, get a sense of, like, how long it takes me to get through my workout. I done been over. Like, I done been like an hour 15, hour 20. But I feel like that's way too long. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, man, I'm trying to get in, get out. So I try to cut out, in between sets where you kind of, like, sit up. You know what I'm saying? Get right. You might look at your phone. I've been trying to cut all that out.
Yeah, I feel like I get the most out of my workouts when I don't mosey around.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you got to keep it.
Because
you got to keep the heart rate up, too.
I'm about to say, because these days I do a pretty intense conditioning portion before I work out. So I come into the workout in a full sweat, drenched already.
I love that.
So my workouts these days, like, I just get straight to it and don't play with it.
Me too.
If I'm on my phone, I really don't even get on my phone only because I kind of just shuffle with my.
I was just about to say, it's mostly me just changing the music.
Yeah, I shuffle with my AirPod. So but I do abs too. I think I typically these days I kind of get to about 45 minutes, and I used to do like a crazy long ab circuit, because I remember in college, like, it legitimately, I didn't have that much going on either. It'd take me about 2 hours to work out.
That's way too long.
Cause I do 1,000 abs at the end, and just doing that alone take about 30 minutes itself.
Oh, just 1,000 reps.
Yeah,
all together. Mm-hmm.
But I typically normal. If I give myself an hour, if I hit it, it won't take quite an hour. It's normally so like 45-ish minutes if I'm getting to it. Now if I'm sitting there in between get on my phone, but I don't do that though. When I work out, I like to kind of just stay in that mode now, especially too when like I say, since I consistently do heavy cardio, I want to keep that good sweat going. I don't want it to dry up.
I like when I get my heart rate up. You know what I mean? Like I try to keep it up because that's when your body working like it.
Yeah, that's when you get the most out of it.
You get the most out of it. So like I ain't gonna lie, you know our old coach, Coach T, I have his voice in my head. Like I do a set after that. Cause remember like I don't know.
Those was high intensity workouts, with like 15 to 30 seconds break
in between, and like I have that in my head, like because remember in the way we worked out, like I'm just highlighting how much this is ingrained in me. Like like I might do a set, but your 30-second break is somebody else doing their set.
Yeah, then it's just you again.
It's you again. So like I do
because you like had a total time to get through everybody doing a certain amount of sets.
Exactly.
Then you had to move to the next station.
Yeah, exactly. And like that's how I look.
So you didn't have time to lollygag. You had to as soon as you get through, load what you need.
Yeah. And to be honest,
the next man, and then too, you was in groups with people that was in your that
weight
did
class.
the same weight.
So it probably was just like.
But see, I was always skewed in football because like. My lower body
was stronger.
My lower body was like
up there
with the big dogs, and my power clean was too. But I didn't bench and incline much.
Yeah,
but that's they didn't match me. Yeah, but I said, but they didn't match me with my bench incline people. So like I'd be lifting with people that's like way stronger in other stuff. But lower body we'd be the same. But yeah, it was never close. I just came in my lower body was just naturally strong.
Mine too. I had a good squat. I was a good power cleaner. But I'm saying like in my own workouts, like I used to have, I had it in my mind like, okay, I finished a set, like okay, egg going, like, and then in my head I'd be like, okay, 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And I just hear like 15 seconds, like, and I hear it in the coach's voice, like okay, it's time to get back. But I like hitting it like that. I'm trying to get my stuff down to a clean hour.
Yeah.
Like I walk in, put my stuff up, boom, we hitting it right there. You know what I mean? Straight off the bat. Boom, warm up, boom, lift. I aim with my cardio and abs, trying to get out there. So
that's possible. Like I said, you don't like gag on your phone. It's hour is quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's when you like be taking those long pauses. But I notice for me personally, I get the most out of my workout when it's short rest.
And you know
15, 30 seconds.
And you know what? I remember back in the day we used to say like, if I can think while I'm running, I'm not running fast enough. Or I'm not running hard enough.
Like at 400, if you got time to think.
Yeah, he's like, you're not going. You know what I'm saying? I think like that with working out. Like, I be zoned out, bro. Like, it's funny because in our group message, we kind of talked about that this week. I was like, I don't know how some people be on the phone when they working out. Like me, I'm zoned out. I need my music. I'm probably thinking about stuff. I'm going. But
that's when I know, like I say, I'm lollygagging if I'm like on my phone, especially if I'm like on social media. Like I'm
responding to texts and stuff really like that.
Kind of lollygagging.
Yeah, and then you kind of had to kick yourself in the behind. Like, okay, let's get it.
So, but I mean, I feel like I get a lot out of working with somebody because it keep me honest.
I like that. Yeah,
not with like consistency, but it's like with the intensity because it's like. My break is only when they go. Then I instantly go after. So it automatically keep me up.
Yeah, it keep you right.
But I really hadn't. Yeah, I ain't ever really had the pressure of really working out consistently with anybody in a while because I felt like I do like that. Though. I love working out with people that's stronger than me.
Push you.
Yeah, it just magically make you. Because I remember. When I had got through with track in undergrad, I was working out with Kendall. He was actually on here one episode when we turned into the sports podcast, and he was way stronger than me. But like, I would just do what he do and just struggle.
Okay.
And like
that's part of it though. That's part of it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and just like constantly struggling with it. Like I'm just dying trying to just get it, but he helping me, but I'm like struggling. Like I just naturally got way bigger because it was like
you.
I was like really like pushing
Bumping.
myself, but it's like I feel like that's the luxury you have when you got somebody to work out with you that can spot you. But when it's just you can't really just
that be the
do that
thing.
because it's like you got to do something that you can safely operate.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't do something that might.
You don't be that doing that. Oh, get it.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and then I normally work out in my apartment gym, so it may not be anybody that can have. It may be some women that may not. It may take a couple of them, or you might say something to them. They may act like they don't hear you. So
Next week I'm definitely moving up in weight because I'm clearing my sets too easy, so it's time to move up. But I got to make sure I get a week straight at that weight. You know what I'm saying? Then I move up. But.
I always get nervous when I like start pushing weight easy because I move up and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm starting to like add weight because I feel like for me sometimes that's when like my injuries kind of happen when I like try to
push the limits.
Well, yeah, kind of just go up in weight and stuff. Yeah. Like, because some stuff I be like cleanly handling, but it's like I can cleanly handle this, but I go up 5 pounds.
Do you feel? Yeah,
that's when I start feeling the pains and stuff.
Yeah,
because I got pains, man. I'm at that point where it's like
I got stuff.
Yeah, where it's like my wrist and stuff. Then especially like my wrist was already a slippery slope because I had
mine too.
That time I had ran and fell on it. Then once I started boxing, like just not, at first you just boxing technique is a little rough. So my wrist was just always hurting. I feel like now I done got to the point where I guess I'm boxing so much. It's like they done got strength and I hadn't necessarily felt the pain in my wrist in a while, but that's because I lift with wrist wraps.
Oh yeah.
See, I gotta wear wrist wraps when I don't wear gloves or anything, but when I lift, I wear wrist wraps.
That's good.
But anytime I go up, it kind of be making me nervous because that's why I kind of just stay. Because I do more dumbbell work than barbell work these days.
That's my workout.
So I typically, I don't know. I like this. Like I can definitely go heavier, but for me, it's like I can cleanly handle this and it don't ever give me pain. That's why I stay with my little 35s. Sometimes I go 40s, but
I'm about 35, 40. Me, it's all about my sets. Like I want to get all my sets. You know what I'm saying? So like and you could tell like off that first, if you've been lifting a while or you used to lifting, you'll know off that first rep like, okay, I can get my sets. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a 4 sets of 12 guy.
Me too. I'm a 4 sets. I do 5 sets on incline.
You get
5 sets of 10. I get about 150 reps upper body on the dumbbell between incline.
I pretty much
press.
do everything 4 sets of 12. Which, if I was to do heavier weight, I'd do less reps.
Of course.
But I like I said, for me, it's just like
that 50,
it's just me, and I can't.
That 50 calling my name. It's really calling my name, but I'm scared of it. I'll be honest right here. I want to get that 50-pound dumbbell and get my sets in, but
see, for me on just if I was just doing a flat
bench
dumbbell bench, that'd be cool. But it's when I get to that
incline,
that form ain't perfectly right. That's what my shoulder.
Big chest,
big chest. Feeling it, or at my wrist.
Yeah,
that's like I said. It's when I start doing the heavier weights and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like right now for me, it's like. I'm kind of like, because I'm like really into the whole boxing thing right now, and that got me doing like a lot of cardio. So I feel like I lift, but it's like I feel like I'm more so like
maintaining,
kind of focus on being more so kind of like explosive stuff, But I don't know.
You been doing okay? Go ahead.
Which is what I asked me.
I say, what you working on to be explosive? You doing cleans?
No.
Push press?
Just the way I lift. Nah. It's like the slow just explode. Yeah, no. I'm never willingly doing a clean ever again in my life.
That helps with explosion.
It do. Okay. I'm not willingly. I might hang clean. I'm not willingly power clean.
That's what I'm saying. Like where we come from, we think straight power clean.
Yeah, kind of traumatized by the power clean.
I know. I was there.
I can't power.
No, you need to hang clean, bro.
I do hang clean. Well, no, not hang.
And push press.
Or I just like
the little like butterflies.
Yeah, but I do sometimes barbell, dumbbell, but yeah, I don't really.
Yeah, that's okay.
I don't do too much, man, with that. But I don't know. The gym is always an interesting place. I felt like too, like what I kind of missed about going to gyms because I definitely just use my apartment gym to save money. Is that like I used to always just steal people lifts. Like I see people doing that. That was a good workout.
I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
So I used to always do like when I was in undergrad, I'd just be at the rec. I see people doing that. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to steal that. That's how like I got most of like stuff that's like different. I just saw somebody doing it and I stole it.
I ain't gonna cap. I know he listening, Miko. I do the same. I do the same workout as Miko.
Oh, you do?
Hey Miko, because we got the shared notes. It's a shared note between him with the workout because he edited it this week, and I don't be adding nothing to it, but I do it. I do.
That's what you do.
That's what we do. I just want him to know that. But no, I like getting in there. I like zoning out. I like when I feel like it's just me in there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like when people don't have like, you can tell they didn't. I don't know if they didn't come up in sports, so they don't have like the same gym etiquette.
Oh yes,
like how you got to clear the bar after you done. Put your dumbbells back up.
Yeah, don't just leave to wipe your bench. Like and then put the weight in the right spot. Like, don't have no 45 and no 25.
That's why I'd be like, you couldn't have like you couldn't have been like an athlete in high like at any point and lifted because you don't know like that's. They go in ascending order, descending order, going down.
Yeah, bro. Remember we would like everybody would have to run to somebody lift a weight out.
Yeah, or you gotta clear the bar. You can't leave no weight on there.
Leave it on there like that. I mean, I see some people in the gym do they live and just get up. What?
Let's just leave the weight on the bar.
Just leave the weight on there, like, bro. Come on, bro. Like
that's like
you ain't come up in no type of program.
That's just not classy, man.
That's not classy.
I feel like that's like just proper gym etiquette, man. Just put your weights up. And like I say, in my apartment too, they like be going crazy. So they'll have like the 5s, the 10s, the 15s, the 20s, just all by the bench that they just use. And they didn't put none of it up. I was like,
I don't like that.
It's like, one, why did you need 4 different weights?
Dumbbells, yeah.
And then you left them all right here.
Come on, bro.
I don't, like I say, in my apartment gym, it's like, I kind of like, you pay for what you get. It's my apartment gym. They got a lot of good stuff in there. It's just, and then it's nobody that maintain this. Like the people that clean, but they don't like.
They're not getting in
so
there.
it's nobody that like if you go to the gym, there's somebody walking around. So if somebody out of line, they at least come and clear and pick up the stuff for them.
Yeah, you might have to come. I think I do get a guest at my gym. You got to come one day. You can do your own thing, but you can just come in there and just take use of the equipment. Because I'm gonna do my own thing, but.
I don't know. I might join you. Do your workouts. Sometimes I like doing other people workouts, man.
We could definitely get the leg day in for sure.
Yeah, because that day for me.
That day start off with 3 sets of cable row machine. That's just the warm up. A minute, 3 sets, 2 minutes if you pushing it.
Okay, that ain't that bad.
It ain't that bad, but
that row machine used to be my baby, man.
You know what's funny? This is another thing, kind of like how we came up. Like, I'm so used, like, if you know, like our weight room had such bare minimum. I'm not used to like the super high tech machines. I'm like, what is that machine?
What does that do?
It just be like a little, like that. I was like, I ain't never had that. I'm with dumbbells. I'm up here with dumbbells. Like, yeah. Cause I come from like just like not having
some machines I'd be like, oh, if it don't got like the little thing to show you how to do it, I don't know how to do that.
I'm not messing with that. I don't know.
I gotta see somebody do that to know how to do it.
I'm not about to try to look clean, bro. I'm not in there to look clean. I'm gonna do what I know. You know what I'm saying? Like they got all kind of machines in there too. Like I ain't never seen a leg press until college.
It's a true story.
We didn't have no leg press in high school.
Heck, I don't know if we had it in college. I don't know if they had a leg press machine or we didn't use it. We for sure didn't use it.
So when because leg press, that's one of the favorite things people like to do. And I was like, what is a leg press? I was like, oh, okay. Now
leg press.
I got on
lazy man squat pretty much.
I got on a leg press for the first time last week. And I was like, this feel weird. You know me. I'm about to just go squat it out.
Lazy man squat.
I'm about to say,
much.
You know, I'm just go squat it out, man.
Don't got the upper body aspect to it.
And the core, you gotta have that core with you.
I don't know the last time I squat a heavy weight.
Hey, squatting different now, and at our big age, squatting different, bro.
Yeah, because at one point I was like I had really got back to it when I was even doing lower body days. That's when you know I'm like really
that's when you know you tapped in.
I actually do lower body days.
I ain't gonna lie, I skipped the last one.
And I would start doing squat, but I wasn't squatting a lot. I was like, I don't know the last time I even tried to squat over 225. I'd be chilling with the squat. The fact that I'm doing squat is enough to activate me. Or when I do I'll do lunges, but weighted ones like dumbbells in my hand and kind of just walk. And I'd be like, the fact that I'm even doing lunges, because lunges always hurt.
Yeah, they do. I ain't gonna lie. I be avoiding the lunges.
Or even if you're just doing the ones where you just standing in place and you kind of just going forward, and then you can do them forwards and backwards.
Yeah, see, I don't like those
lunges. That's when
I like to walk down.
I'm about to say, if I'm doing lunges, I'm like really working out.
We used to learn from the track to the weight room.
Yeah,
that was a long strip. And then you did the first part frontward, second part backward.
Yeah, I'm about to say lunges, man.
Yeah, they always hurt. And you gonna feel them, man. Like on lower body days, it don't matter if you just doing a comfortable weight. You gonna feel it.
All right, I'm about to say, heck, you can just be doing body weight.
Body weight, you gonna feel it.
I've been sore as heck just from doing lower body with no weights, just some stairs and some wheel.
Yeah. Just stand and squat. Body weight squat.
Shouts out to Joseph, calisthenic king, man. We used to do workouts, no weights. I be in shambles, like the stuff we do, because it's just crazy. That's what I say, man. You'd be surprised how you really don't. Upper body is harder, but for lower body, you don't need anything.
You don't need no weight.
I'm telling you, especially if you got some stairs, because all the stuff you can do.
Pandemic time, when I was locked in the house in New York, and all I had was my backyard. Just wake up in the morning, go out there.
Oh yeah, you had an interesting little setup. What you had, a jump rope, one dumbbell?
No, I had a jump rope, one dumbbell, and a kettlebell. Yeah. And I just got not a set of kettlebells. We had one kettlebell.
I'm about to say, you can do a lot with a kettlebell.
Man, you could do everything with a kettlebell. Yeah, I love kettlebell workouts. Like
during pandemic time, the only thing I had was
resistance band.
Some resistance bands. I had the ones.
I did have a resistance band.
I had like the ones you just like a straight up resistance band that you just put on your legs. Then I had like ones where you just like they got handles on them and like that's like a regular like resistance band. You can do a lot with that.
You know, I just got this, Ed.
You can do a lot with a resistance band.
You know how much of a workout you can get with this? If you watching on YouTube, y'all, I got a resistance band in my hand right now. I keep it on me.
You can do a lot with that, especially the one like that that's like open because you can tie however you want. They can go around your legs, around your arm.
You ever did the little push-ups? Put it behind you. You put it behind your back like that. Do the push-ups. Oh man, that's a good one. Hey, you should try that one. For real.
I don't got just the open one like that. I don't think
that'll help with your explosion, bro. You do the little push up because
Yeah, I get you.
Boom, bro. It get you right. Yeah. My bad. I pulled out the pop.
Yeah, man. It's a lot you can do with that, but I don't know. I feel like I like the state we in now because we like all on our workout kick right now.
Yeah, everybody is the whole clique.
Because it'd be like times where it's like, I don't
feel like going.
I don't feel it. Then somebody said they went. Or sometimes it'd be like, well, ain't nobody go. I'm like, oh, shoot. Yeah. Let me go ahead. Do something for everybody, man.
Put something on the board. Somebody got to put something on the board.
Somebody.
Shout out to Bull who's been on here because man, I wake up to him saying he checking in.
Oh, yeah. He one of the morning guys. Him and Paul.
And I'm trying to get there. Bro. I'm trying to get there. I might do it tomorrow. I'm trying to get to that morning grind.
The good thing, I'll say this, once I just got to get on the sleeping regimen.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because you got to wake up early, but you got to go to bed early. But normally if you start waking up early, you naturally go to bed early. Yeah. Because you're tired.
It's a biorhythm. I just want to use that word.
And but I'll say this. Once you start going in the morning, you end up naturally being more consistent because you can never say nothing is impeding you to go.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes in the afternoon, you be having life be life. And
Life
so
be life,
you got other plans, might have whatever you might have to do. But, bro, you ain't got nothing else to do at 5 o'clock in the morning. Ever. Unless you got, depending on your type of job.
I'm about to say, unless you at the plant or a construction worker. I know plant workers that get it in.
But yeah, man. So heck, if that ain't the case, because it did make me like super consistent. Because it was like, because when I go after work, it's like, okay, some Fridays I got other stuff to do. But
yeah,
in the morning,
like yesterday when I had to go pick up my shoes and stuff, I didn't go yesterday. I was just like, it's just such a,
And that was the crazy part. I used to live further away from work when I used to go in the morning.
That's crazy.
So I would have to wake up earlier. Like, cause I had an hour drive. So, and I had to shower. So I had to be in the gym by 5, not wake up at 5. Yeah. So I really was waking up at 4:40ish to get dressed, walk. And then I had a further walk to my apartment gym back then. Cause I had to it'd be cold. I could my warm up was to jog to the gym because it was a nice little distance.
I've been trying to tell myself I'm gonna jog to my little LA Fitness. It's only around the corner. That's how I know. It be
the jog back when you got a little jog. Yeah. It don't be there. You be cool there. It's like when you done with your workout.
I just want to go home.
Oh, I'm not done.
I'm not done. Yeah. That's right. That's right.
That's what that be. Because I remember me and Kendall did that once in undergrad where we okay, yeah, we'll jog there because it's not. It's a straight shot, literally, to the gym from where we used to stay for the most part. I was like, oh yeah, that'd be cool. Then on the way back, we was like,
man,
oh wow, we didn't think this through. Hey, where you at?
Yeah,
come pick me up,
bro. I ain't about to do that,
man. Because nah, man. But I like it though that everybody into it right now. Like I say, and it's
a good time to be into it.
Yeah, man.
The fall, the winter. Hey, you just work out, keep it under wraps. Then when the sun come out, you come out. You feel me?
Everybody, oh man, I've been having
that P coat on for 3 months. You ain't know. I had that P coat on for 3 months.
They ain't know what was under it.
They ain't know what was under it. It's funny we even talk about this because I'm due for another water fast. I said I was gonna do them every 3 months. I did the first one in April. Second one I did in July. So it's about time for this
August, September, October.
Yeah, so I'm about to.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, it's about time. It's a good thing. It's every 3 months.
You're a strong willed man. I remember my body was upset with me. It was like day.
I was about to say we got the episode.
I think that was day. I think I made it to day 3.
That's when it kicked in.
Like my joints started hurting. Physically, I was in shambles.
I'm about to go ahead and hit it, man. Probably, I'm being strategic. I think I'm gonna start it with the weekend because the weekend was the hardest days to get through for me. If I made those my first 3 days, I'm starting tomorrow morning, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just knock those out. And then after that, it's just a work week. I can do.
Then you get caught up, because you can just.
Because I ain't gonna lie, the other 2 times I started in the middle of the week.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be
Friday and Saturday being your 4th and 5th day is the worst because that's when everything going on. Yeah,
because it's for you do what?
I do 7 days.
7?
I do a week.
Yeah, I would like to start on the weekend. I think that would be my idea. If I had to do it, because starting on a Monday. Then having to go through all that, then get to a weekend, that's a lot. Because
on Sunday, you're going to be like, oh, I made it to the weekend. I can make it to, you know what I'm saying? Because after that, it's just a routine.
Because the week is way easier to make it through. But to go through a work week and then the weekend come. Yeah.
And I like it. It flushed me out. I slimmed down. You know what I'm saying? I cut. It's like a little cut for me. But it's about that time. But I'm just glad everybody just got this focus on just physical health right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like too. That's when it comes to that. I feel like I like that. That's one of our generation do. It's we
put a lot of emphasis on that.
Yeah, on exercise and stuff. And I think too. I don't think that's a slight against the generation before us. I just think it's It's almost like a privilege to have the time to be able to focus on that, because I felt like
they was,
in the generation before us, I feel like they had kids and stuff earlier than we did.
So they was already like locked in.
They focused on feeding their kids and surviving. They gotta literally go to a full day of work, then come home and take care of kids. Then find some time to sleep and wake up and do it all over again. So you literally just didn't have the time. But I felt like I feel like in our generation, like we having kids later. So that we got time to focus on that, and it become more of a priority to us. And I guess, I don't know. I don't have kids, so I don't know how that's implemented, like fitness and stuff once you start having kids.
Well, I would add this too to further your point. Generations before us, you gotta think of the landscape of society back then. It was a lot more like manual jobs back then. You know what I mean? Like these robust industries were like oil and gas and, you know, plants and construction and stuff, like what these people are doing.
Physical labor
every day. It kind of,
if you wasn't working out, you got your workout at work. You
probably working in the sun, you know what I'm saying, or working outside or working in heat. So you getting your workout, you burning your calories. Yeah. Nowadays, you know, it's kind of transferred. We have a much more sedentary workplace.
It's not as many. Most people don't do manual labor
for work. You know what I'm saying? So remember you was busting that concrete up. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a workout. Yeah. When you were doing the cement stuff with your daddy. Like
I must say, because even with my little time in construction, because I didn't have any skills, so all my stuff was physical labor. So no, I did not think about working out because one, I got long sleeves on. We're not in the AC. It's hot all day. This is in the summer.
And I'm lifting.
Yeah, this is it for me. Like, this is my workout.
This is my workout. That's how I was when I was in the plants. And now my little time in construction, like, man, I'm hauling lumber. You know what I'm saying? Like, that lumber ain't light, man. You know what I mean?
I'm about to say, in construction, that's different. It ain't like in the office setting where it's like breaks and when you working doing manual labor, you literally are working the whole time, like physically. So,
and I used to think about it like this: like if I'm picking this lumber up, right? You do that for 8 hours, Ed. Yeah. You know, you doing that. You putting it on your shoulder for 8 hours. You lifting, bro.
So you activating different muscle groups.
Next thing you know, you look in the mirror, you walk by, you say, "Oh, I got a little cut right there," like, you know. But I just wanted to add to your point and say that. But I think our generation did such a good job of recognizing that, like, okay, majority of us not in the field like that. We need to make sure we doing right here, you know, in this area. And also, I think that the information is out there and it's being shared quicker of different ways that you can get your workout in. It ain't just like these 5 things you do.
Yeah, there's way more things.
Way more things, you know. I mean, they had
popular these days.
They had like jazzercise and stuff back then in the 80s, but like now you got the Zumbas, you got like Pilates, the biking class, the step. Man, I be at the gym and they got the little thing where they win their little.
I would say, heck, hot yoga.
I
feel like it's more widely accessible now, where that may have been like just more the elite had, like rich elite.
Yeah, and then you got like Facebook groups. Remember?
Access to that, but everyone got access to that. I must say, it's like, I was about to say, they had that little group they used to run on Tuesday. Yeah. Well, they actually still do.
I mean, you invited me.
3 miles on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
You invited me to that when I first moved out here, but we never went.
That's how I knew I was young back then. I could just go on the whim and go run 3 miles. I'm like struggling with 2 these days.
I do my little 1 and I be out of there. Yeah, I be huffing and puffing, but
you know, like I said, I feel like we just got time to worry about stuff like that.
I think we got the information.
And the information too.
I was about to say,
and I gotta say, like you say, it's like, and the job's different now. Where it's like you dang near gotta prioritize that compared to if you have a labor manual job.
I about to say, I ain't gonna cap. If I'm busting 12s and 14s at the J, and I'm doing manual labor, I'm coming home and go to sleep.
Oh yeah, I don't think I'm worried.
I ain't worried about that. That wouldn't be more like your nutrition and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because you getting the other side of it. Yeah. So,
and I think that's the part people be leaving out too, the nutritional aspect of it.
It's fleshed out.
Yeah, and two would be like whatever you're trying to do. Because I was talking to somebody and they was telling me they trying to like lose weight, and I was like, And they said it was in the gym, and I was like, "Well, are you doing cardio?" They said no. It's like, oh,
it's part of it.
I mean, especially like if that's like your goal, you really trying to like lose weight. That's like that's like the majority of it. It's cardio
and nutrition.
Yeah,
it's so crazy. I mean, like when we were young, I ain't gonna speak for you. When I was young, even though we did the same thing,
so I say we.
Yeah, well, when we was young, we was just athletes.
Mm-hmm.
So we did everything every day. We practiced every day. Football, basketball, powerlifting, track, whatever you did. Baseball for me, like we just did it every day. So like the nutrition, although it was a factor, like I didn't really like pay attention to nutrition until they was telling me like when I was trying to get bigger for like football, like just normal working out, we could eat anything. You know what I mean? But as we got older, it's like, oh, we need to pay attention to what we put in our body
that stuff matter.
Because I ain't just got that football practice to burn it off.
Because when you're that young, you burn so much when you like an athlete and stuff. Because that's what it was like when we ran track. It was like, well, you running so much and burning so much calories on a daily. Like
it's okay, yeah.
It's really like
unless you was like
whatever for the most part. Because it's like if you do like we do these workouts every day and the amount of calories and it's just straight running in track, so it's not like
it's nothing else.
So it's like you kind of just got that luxury to eat whatever because it's like you ain't gonna unless you just got some people body types if they like really like eating smothered chicken and oxtail every day.
But you know what else is like unless you was like specifically trying to get to a certain point back then. Because I remember when I played linebacker, and I was a smaller guy back then, my coach was like, hey, man, you need to get you some more, like, potatoes, meat, like, drink you a shake. That's when I started paying attention to, like, what I mean. Like, damn, I need to get more, like, more of that.
I'm about to say, because even back then, though, like in high school.
But I could never hold
you wanted you had the desire to get bigger. You really didn't know exactly what to do.
I can honestly say I couldn't hold the weight back then. Even when I tried to, like, bulk up, I couldn't hold the weight because it's just all we did.
I'm not gonna say because I was just taking advice, whatever the coaches said. Like, man, you need to get you some whole milk. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's gonna help. I was like, Mama, give me some whole milk. It's like, nah, I don't work like that. I need a little bit more than that.
A little bit more than that.
But then you did see people, they started taking like protein whey stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It worked for some people, and for some, it didn't really make a difference.
It didn't do nothing for me. It didn't do nothing.
But like I said, I think, like you said, back then it was just more so access to the information because now kids can go to YouTube, go to something, say, hey, how do I gain muscle?
And it'd be a whole
like plan. Got a meal plan, tell you what to eat and stuff. That's why I say these days is in the information era, if you don't know how to do something, it's because you don't want to know.
Yeah, you just gotta go find it.
You can literally Google anything, YouTube, anything, TikTok, anything.
Yeah. And I don't how to, and everything will come up. And be like 6-7 articles, videos, everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They used to.
Heck, and if you don't trust it, Google Scholar.
Google Scholar, yeah, and you can get really into it.
I ain't used Google Scholar in a very long time.
No, me neither.
I'm surprised. You seem like a man that probably would have went on there within the last few years to look at something.
I may have. I might have been sent something on Google Scholar.
I haven't looked at the article.
Actually, I did. Scholar. When I was looking up law schools in New York, I went to Google Scholar.
I haven't looked at Google Scholar. I forgot that existed. And that'd be like peer reviewed stuff on there. So that's like accredited, not just somebody that think they know what they talking about. But I really haven't been on Google Scholar in a very long. I had to pull it up because you can look at articles, case law. So that's why I say you
Google Scholar the move. That's the lick.
I remember that in my college days. That's how you made sure you was good.
Yeah, made sure you was good. And that's where you got all your little, cite all your sources, man. I'm going to get it straight from there. Like, man. And I used to just Google whatever they said we needed. Just Google that to see what come up.
I forgot too, it was different ways you can cite your sources. MLA format.
APA and all that other stuff. Oh, man.
Man, it's crazy that we got through all that.
Yeah, we did. And it's crazy that people even be thinking about going back.
But yeah, man, I think it's kind of cool that everybody into the gym. Like I said, I feel like too with exercise, it's like for me, I feel like that's like one of those things where it's like a necessary component in life, but it's like one of those where it's like it's not just one way to go about it. It's like so many different ways and stuff. And I feel like you just got to figure out like what worked for you. Like some people like they workouts disguised to where they don't necessarily have to literally go in the gym and like actually lift weights, because some people don't know where to start. So some people like the classes. They like taking fitness classes, you know. And some people like that too, because it got like a somewhat of a social component, even though you don't necessarily talk during it, but it's like with other people and stuff.
Like, in like structure.
And you know what I'm saying? Then you got somebody walking you through. And like I say, and there's different stuff where it's like dance classes you can take. Yeah. You can do like it's so much different.
Like aerobic.
I might say, heck, that's how I got into boxing. I was just at a gym that offered different classes, and I just tried the boxing class.
Bro, what's the?
Because I was like, oh, that's a cool workout.
The racquetball. It's a whole racquetball league in my gym. Like,
I was going to say, it's like so many different
rock climbing. People get their workout just doing a little rock climbing.
Like I say, just anything type of physical activity is helpful. I don't know how much golf is much of. It's like it's an exercise, but it's nah.
Golf intense, bro.
It be hot. Well, it can be, but Hey, maybe I want to do something a little bit more active. Somebody tell me all they do is golf. Like, okay. It's turning into hips and shoulders, but
and that back.
Yeah, but yeah, it's you work muscle groups.
But you talking about like just active, like,
like just good workouts. Like I said, people take like I know my sister like she liked Zumba because it was like she liked to dance, but then they like incorporating like exercises and stuff.
You mean you got those people that go to the gym,
yoga, hot yoga. That's what I say. It's like
or like the hoopers. People just go out there. They just hoop.
Play basketball. Good cardio. That's why I say you hide your cardio.
And people just hoop all day.
Some people like swimming, which is really that's a different animal.
Yeah, that's a different animal.
Swimming, but that's good on your body too, because it's like you don't deal with resistance and gravity or anything.
Yeah, swimming for a workout. When I realized that like that's what you can do, I like, man, that's next level. Yeah. I looked at that as a pleasure activity.
I don't want to get wet I don't like the act of swimming. Like, I don't mind swimming itself, but it's like, I mean, I guess you'd be dirty too after a shower, so you gotta take. I mean, after you work out, so you gotta take a shower. But I don't know, having to like bring swim clothes like trunks, change, then go lift. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Maybe when I get a little older in my grown man bag and I'm not ready to go home, I start.
Baby, where you was at? I got a couple laps in.
Got laps, then I lifted and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe if I had a gym that had a pool, I might be more. That's a lot though, bro. To bring gym clothes and like trunks. And what order you do that in? Or is that just a cardio day where you just swim?
I'm gonna live first.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I wouldn't do those two in the same day.
Swimming might have its own day, to be honest.
That'd be a cardio day in itself where you just swim. That is a good workout. That's a full body workout.
Yeah, I'm about to say I still get like a little something in the gym, then like, okay, let's get up in there. I guess
I'd work out first, then just rinse.
Then hit that water.
Swim.
Then hit that water, man.
That just seemed like a long process just because it's like you be going from one environment to the next. But I actually took a water aerobics. That's the thing. We used to offer that. It was a class, but you had to teach it. It made no sense. But yeah, I used to have to teach a water aerobics class, seniors water aerobics class in the morning. Really? It's a lot of workouts you can do. I say it's good too for you because it's good for your joints. It's not heavy on them, especially. Then they had like these little water dumbbells, but they wouldn't weight it. But you put them in the water and it automatically create a resistance. You can do a lot. But,
I guess that's why it's involved with so much rehab. Like water
it's
work.
Good for you because, like I say, you don't got that gravity weighing on you. But it's a lot you can do in the gym, man.
I mean, I'm just so
I encourage everybody to find what they enjoy.
And
different forms. Like I say, it's different forms. It ain't all just what people think you gotta go lift weights. There's other stuff you can do.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of stuff.
Hiking. You know what I'm saying? Hiking is a good one.
Get somewhere that got a real incline.
I about to say you go. Hey, hiking will humble you.
Yeah, I might say, hey, I went because I thought I was in decent shape. I was in California last time I visited, got on some real incline.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I was like, oh, yeah, I do this every day. Your conditioning going to be right because, man.
When I was in New York, Beacon Mountain, what's up, Scott? That was our cardio. We gonna hit, and then it's like sharp incline, and it's like a first level.
Yeah.
There's like a second level.
Mm-hmm.
And we used to be like, boy, you gonna do the half or you gonna do the whole thing today? I was like, man, I'm overdue. Let me go get the whole thing.
Say, damn, when it
you gotta come down.
I'm about to say, if it's real steep coming down, that's a leg workout too, because you gotta like stabilize yourself, because you don't want to come down too fast, and
that'll help your ankles
just
too.
Fall,
and help your ankles, man.
Because that's constant resistance going down,
and it's pulling on you. I say, man, I can't go too fast. Like I'm gonna topple over.
But yeah, man, I think, like I say, for me, personal belief, I feel like everybody need to find a form of exercise that works for them. And two, even if you know, once you get older and stuff, heck, just going for a walk every day.
Yeah.
Like, you don't gotta just start off super intense. Just start consistently going for a nice little walk.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody, like, it's literally the body is supposed to do physical activity. That's when you start having a lot of health issues, when you live a completely sedentary lifestyle. So, man, I encourage everybody to move, find something. Like I say, it's just so many options. And like I say, just try, because
and this is why
a lot of stuff that I ended up liking, I just randomly tried it, and I was like, oh, I actually like this.
And this is why, like you said, the information age is so great, because like you can find groups for that.
Yeah.
Like you can find you a Pilates group on Facebook right now in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Or you can find and
they got stuff like goat yoga, if you want a goat to walk on you while you do yoga. It's like so there's a lot of different options out there.
Goat yoga, like an actual goat walk on you.
Yeah, it's like you do yoga and goats be around you. I'm pretty sure it got some type of psychological.
Wait a minute.
That's a common thing. You never seen that before, goat yoga?
But the ghosts be on your back?
I mean, they don't just stand there. They just be around you. And sometimes they'll
it's like
climb
an atmosphere thing.
Yeah, I think so, more than anything.
I don't want no goat climbing on me, man.
That's a thing. It's pretty common. They do it at the farmer's market. But yeah.
I'm about to YouTube.
This has been...
I didn't even get to do my recap.
Oh, go ahead. What are you recapping?
I ain't got nothing. I did get asked what I was going to be for Halloween.
Okay, what are you going to be?
Ice Cube.
You going out for Halloween?
No, I'm going to do a concert.
You just going to go
as Ice Cube?
As Ice Cube to a concert?
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I didn't have
That's one way to go about it.
I lied.
Ice Cube.
I'm not going to be Ice Cube.
I was going to say you're going to...
Ice Cube is the easiest Halloween costume. You just put on a black tee and a black hat.
I'm about to say there's a lot of different ways you can go about that. I thought you could go all out and get the.
I'm about to say, you could be Jerry Curl. You could be Jerry Curl, Ice Cube.
The LA hat, NWA Ice Cube.
I think about Ice Cube every Halloween.
Friday Ice Cube. Get you just a flannel.
Like Ice Cube is the easiest. For all my thick daddies out there, Ice Cube is the easiest one. You just put a hat on, put a little black tee on, and you Ice Cube.
I'm going to say this will be if I got to go anywhere for the next couple of years, this will be my.
I got my Pharaoh suit in the closet.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm about to say, you got a real Halloween suit in the cut weight.
Hey.
What shoes do you wear with that?
I need like some Jesus walks.
I'm about to say, I feel like you need a sandal with that.
And you might need some Steve Madden joints, the one that tie up.
That might be harder to find for a man.
Yeah, I don't think he made those, but I'm just saying.
My bad. Yeah, but
I mean, I can't put no foul in no forces.
That's why I asked. I was curious to know what shoes you wear at that outfit.
Yeah, really, you should be barefoot. But hey, anyways, that Pharaoh ain't coming out for a while.
That's pretty strong. That's powerful.
Hey,
it fits you though.
Hey, I walk in with the Pharaoh, they're gonna be like, okay. Hey,
so you ought to wear that to the concert tomorrow.
It'll probably be better because I got longer locks now. Because when I first wore, I had the baby one, so I ain't really have.
Yeah, it
didn't really accentuate the costume. But now that my stuff a little longer, I might look a little bit more.
So you ought to wear that to the concert, man.
It's a skirt too.
You ought to wear that to the concert.
I might.
It's Halloween.
I'm gonna be down there. People gonna be in costume.
I'm about to say, but that concert though, that artist, I doubt anybody be in costume.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be thugged out. That can be a thugged out. I love a good thugged out environment, but a control one. That's a control one. Like,
yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of this.
Yeah, it's gonna be head nods. Just
ain't nobody jumping up and down. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the most.
Yeah.
That's the most you gonna get.
Good head. Nah, that's about it there.
Hey, that's what you can have a drink in your head. Just,
Yeah.
man, I'll be lucky if I see something in there. It's gonna be funny to see who in there.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Episode
87 of the Transferable Experience podcast.
Happy birthday, Trent. Happy birthday, Jazz. Scorpio season. That's all I got. Happy birthday, Jacory.
November 5th.
Yeah, it's coming up. November 5th.
Like always, remember to do all the things on all the things. Till next time.